Alright, hey guys. Today we're going to be talking about what I think Chelsea's doing wrong. I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Diego.
Yeah, he's Diego. Uh, so yeah, we should just get into it. Chelsea have been not doing as well as, like 2007 era, Chelsea winning stuff. They won the Champions League, but lately they seem to have been just dipping in form. And I don't even know how they ended up in third place, no offense, but
I think most teams in the BPL kind of sucked, except for United.
Yeah.
Except for United. No,
Yeah,
they
United
came
really
on
stepped
top.
up their game, and
They took advantage of the dip in form and all.
yeah,
the
it's
teams.
wild. Chelsea just haven't been consistent. Like I'll see them, they beat United, and then they'll turn around and tie to like mid-table sides, and
with QPR.
it's almost upsetting because even though I'm not a Chelsea supporter, I
No,
just
they shouldn't. They aren't getting where they have to be.
They're the
for
potential.
The potential. No, they're where they should be getting with a club like Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand in the Premier League getting in third isn't really bad.
No, I mean it's a
But
Champions League.
look at the Champions League. They're Europa. Yeah, they won their Europa.
Yeah, but that's like winning second place. And you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, I
like,
know what you mean.
Yeah.
So I personally believe, and I think many people believe, Chelsea's main problem is their lack of a finisher. I mean, they have Torres. Yeah, he hasn't been doing good. I really like the guy, but he plays great for Spain. But Chelsea, not so much. Not so much. And the thing that I don't get is that Mourinho's been here, and his two buys have been midfielders, and they have a huge amount of midfielders. So why buy more? You know what I mean?
3 signings.
3 signings? Oh yeah, and a goalkeeper, which we'll talk about later. Strikers. We talked about Higuain. Higuain would be pretty good.
Would be a really good catch.
I don't think they don't need a dribbler.
They need a scorer, someone that can guarantee
a player like Falcao or Van Persie
or
yeah, players like that that aren't necessarily the best at playmaking because they have more than enough of
true
those.
number 9.
Yes,
attack.
there we go. That was
Alright, so Higuain really brings that in, and maybe with a team like Chelsea that can supply him a lot of goals, he would do really good.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Higuain at Chelsea. Also, Cavani would have been good. Any striker like that. And they've been talking about signing Suarez, which I don't think would be a good fit for Chelsea.
Honestly, with the whole thing with Ivanovic, it would not be a very good match.
But then you're a City fan. What are you gonna say about Balotelli fighting half the people on the team?
Fuck Balotelli.
Yeah.
Oh, Lewandowski.
Lewandowski would have been. I honestly think if Berisha had kept, they have Lewandowski and Ruiz still.
Yeah.
If they keep all their, Götze is gone, but if they just keep those young players they can be good for so long.
Yeah, but those young players want to
Get money.
No, yeah, they want to go to like a bigger known club like Munich or Madrid.
Yeah, but Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea, they need a striker, and
They definitely need a striker.
I think that's really the only problem. And their consistency is so bad. Their lack of real management. I mean, the players seem like they manage themselves half the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lampard and Terry really. Well, I think Terry's going to be a little more out of the picture now that he's older. But Lampard is really going to be a key figure for Chelsea in the next, 3 years.
At least they have a manager who's been there before and who
Yeah.
understands the team.
But, I don't know, Mourinho could be either good or bad with the
way
tactics.
he manages.
Yeah, the way he manages clubs.
He's so, no offense to Mourinho.
He's bashful.
And he's biased. He's so biased in the way he plays people. Why do you bench out the world's best goalkeeper?
That was
ridiculous, man. But still, we got to talk about it because what if he does the same? You know what I mean? What if he starts playing that new signing? He seems to put a lot of faith on some youngsters, you know what I mean? Like Varane.
I honestly think that was a really good call playing young people like that, because with the risk of playing Varane like that, it showed that a young player like him could really do good with senior players.
Yeah.
And he is a very good attacker, and he's still young. So he really unlocked his potential in exposing him to the world.
And Chelsea has a lot of young players. They have
Chelsea has
big
a really,
ones. Hazard and Oscar, pretty much.
Oscar is obviously one of the bigger young
Hazard,
players.
Hazard, online people love the heck out of Hazard.
Lukaku is a
Lukaku.
really good striker that they should keep. Mourinho should not.
As a sub, he'd be great. Like as a
yeah.
Chicharito for Chelsea, he'd be great.
Honestly, I think he should be playing more games than a sub. I think he should be starting games, and I think he should be finishing games.
Damn. Really? As a young player?
Yeah. Did you not see what he did for West Brom?
That's wild. Yeah.
I think he was the 6th top scorer at the age of like 9.
I think selling Torres would just be the best way to go. It's like killing a dying dog. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, dude, you just go play somewhere and have some fun before your career's over.
Maybe it depends if they can get enough cash for him to at least cover up.
Yeah,
like
half.
50 million. Yeah,
even half would be worth it.
Yeah,
50 million. Geez.
Barcelona has been saying that they might be interested, but who knows?
Yeah.
Mourinho might use him.
Barca is getting crazy with the transfers.
Yeah,
Neymar, Messi.
But we were talking about
Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. I think Lukaku. I say Lukaku. Lukaku and just a really big striker, man. That's all they need. Oh, and we've been talking about strikers a lot.
Yes.
Defenders.
Defenders. They need
a young one.
A young one. A really fast player.
You can
both strong and fast.
Yeah.
Who can tactically, defend.
Yeah, because alright, Terry's like 500 years old.
Yeah.
Ashley Cole.
I don't
getting
think
old.
they should get rid of David Luiz.
Oh my!
That would be the biggest mistake that Mourinho has.
35 million.
No, honestly,
Mourinho has. I've read that Mourinho would be fine with that though, like unloading David Luiz.
Yeah, and I think that would be the biggest mistake of his career. Because David Luiz.
David Luiz is so good.
He still has like a ton of years to play. He's a very good defender.
Yeah.
And he has.
He's
his
at
temper.
He's rising to his prime right now.
Honestly, yeah, he can become one of those key figures for Chelsea.
Yeah, David Luiz, Ivanovic should be playing more in the center because he's a good defender.
Yeah,
he just doesn't have the pace to play on the wing.
He can't catch up with those wingers.
Yeah, with a defender formation. Honestly, though, I think Chelsea should play 3-5-2 because they could play, whatever defenders, whatever they end up buying.
Honestly, that'd be a terrible tactic because the Premier League has a lot of fast wingers.
Yeah.
To just fucking.
Yeah.
just
attack them.
Chelsea.
But they have so many midfielders and so little. Just unload some of them. You know what I mean? You know how much Mata could sell for? You know how much Oscar could sell for? Or
how much that would affect the team if they got rid of Mata?
Yeah, not Mata. But
I would get rid of
Mikel.
Maybe Ramirez should stay.
Yeah, Ramirez is key right now.
A defensive midfielder.
None of the starting ones.
They have too many attacking midfielders.
Yeah, and they're buying more. Sherrill, that other dude, and the goalkeepers, whatever. But don't even the goalkeeper? They have Courtois. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Courtois went to.
He did.
No, he went on loan.
Yeah, but he's coming back pretty soon, right?
Yeah, but I think that was the smartest move he could do because in Atletico Madrid he can play. Regular games.
Yeah. He has really improved. He has really proven.
He has been a key figure for Atletico this season. Last season. Sorry.
Yeah. Overall, there's a few things Chelsea could do to improve.
And it's also Mourinho changing his mentality a bit. Loosening up on
being a dick.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it gets the job done, but
sometimes he's
too much of a dick. But he is a very good manager. I will give him that.
Yeah, one thing I don't understand is I don't really care about what he says in the media. I think he's cool with that. You know what I mean? The fact that he can speak his mind. But some of his tactics, crazy tactics, if they work, I really don't care. Ferguson did some weird stuff, but half the time it worked. You know what I mean? Rooney didn't do that bad as a back. But if you're gonna do something crazy, do it with reason. And Mourinho seems to lack all reason when it comes to things like that. No offense, Mourinho.
No, but I think with a team like Chelsea, I think he could take them very far because they have very good players. They just need someone to lead them to higher goals, they want to fucking win everything, but
they haven't had any guidance whatsoever.
They haven't really had the management.
It seems like they've been managing
because they have the right players, but they don't have the motivation.
Or the reason.
Yeah, it's like.
Dang.
I don't know. When they play, it's like half-assed. That's honest.
Yeah. And they never seem to. They always just seem to do meaningless passes, and their play style is
Yeah, they definitely need more technical. guidance.
Yeah, to sum
and
it,
Mourinho can bring that.
all right, yeah. So to sum it up, Chelsea buy strikers, get some young defenders because years are getting old, and just really just improve in all aspects. I know that's a lot to ask for from a team, but still, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm Sebastian,
And Diego.
and yeah, dude, we just spoke our mind and dropped some knowledge. Peace.
Goodbye.